Greetings and salutations to you people of the interwebs, and welcome to this week's edition of Transformer of the Week. Well, I'm going to be looking at this guy. This is Transformers Reveal the Shield Lugnut. Look at the size of this guy. That is a mighty impressive wingspan. It's wider than my head, and I've got a fat head. Yeah, just this absolutely fantastic, gorgeous looking bomber plane. These massive turbines. Now, I bought this guy from eBay, and all the pictures of him on eBay were taken from this angle. And as you can see, he's missing one of his guns. So you've got these guns here that move up and down. So he's missing one. So he's sold as seen. Obviously, every angle was shot from this way. So I had no idea that was missing. Got into a bit of a silly bidding war. Paid way too much for it. It was a while ago now. But anyway, you live and you learn, as they say. So yeah, Lugnut was a character that basically first started, at least in this iteration of it, as a character from Transformers Animated, a fantastic series. And they've kind of then made the move to put him into the classics line, which I thought is just an absolutely great idea to, reinvent, or not particularly reinvent, but give this character a bit of a redesign to away from the aesthetics of the animated, which is obviously his very own thing, and try and make him so he can actually fit in with more contemporary Transformers, or as contemporary as they were during the Chug era. I think we've gone the other way now, where they've stopped trying to kind of modernize things and have gone back to trying to make it fit in with a lot of the cartoon and original aesthetics, whereas classics was kind of trying to reinvent things a little bit. Anyway, I say he's this warplane, a bomber. It's got the teeth painted details on the side of his cockpit. He's got like a bomber's window there, the main window for the peeps to look out of. This impressive wingspan. We've got the construction tape around the turbines, warnings. So don't throw yourself in a turbine. It'd be very painful, like the guy hitting the propeller blade in Indiana Jones. It wasn't a turbine, but it was a propeller. Who got thrown into a turbine? I'm sure there's a movie where someone gets thrown into a turbine. It's not pretty. And goo comes out the other side. Yeah. Anyway, grim talk. So he's got the Lugnut on the tail fin as well. So yeah, it's got some really quite cool little details on the. Shame about the screw holes, but what the hey. All in all, some really good molded detail. Like I said, I like what they've done with the paint on both here and here and here. Here. It does have a weapon in this mode. You can, there's a little rat-tat-tat on his tail. You can flip that up and flip this down. Let's get a bomb coming out, and there's a firing pin there, so you can either fire it from back here by pressing the button when it's there. It's spring loaded, or you can fire it, get it coming down here, and death from above. If you fire red rocket, red rocket. Yeah, let's stick that back in. But other than that, he is a transformer, and he does transform. So first things first, these type of things, we're going to attack the undercarriage. So it's good for a plane transformer. Let's point that out. There are some rolling wheels there. It's not just a plane with what obviously looks like a robot stuck underneath. This guy does do some quite different things than that. So we flip all this out like so. Bang. And then we take these sections and we fold those like so, and fold these out, fold them out. There we have a leg. Fold that, click that in place, fold that out, fold out his foot. And so for those kind of go walk lovers, it's starting to get that kind of thing going on. So we'll do the arms next, shall we, just so we can get a full-on go walking. So these, you've got some spring-loaded stuff we're going to come to later. So we fold that down like so. Then let's see, I'm going to fold that out like that. Then this bit here on pegs, that folds in, that folds down, and then we've got that can fold like so. There we have an arm. Well, that's not very, it's got a bit loose with age, that. Look at that, loose, not holding a pose. Do that again, so we fold that there. Unfold those. Fold this down. Peg this, that goes like so. That swings round. Then we fold all like that. That's a lot sturdier, that one. And there we have arms. So that's your full on what we're doing, go walking. Now we can take this section here like so, fold that down, get these, I think we fold this up, and I think if we push this like so, we can see that. Right, so let's do that again. So this section we're going to push that in. When we do, we fire off his rocket when we do that. But when we push that in, it auto morphs or auto transforms to pull these sections out a bit and get the head popped out. We can then move that down to click it into place. And there we basically have Lugnut in his robot mode. He's one hench looking guy. So this is like I quite liked him because they made quite a high ranking-ish Decepticon who was actually fiercely loyal to Megatron. So I think that's what I quite liked about his character in Transformers Animated. He was almost Megatron. He was cultishly loyal to Megatron, which I enjoyed. It's something quite often in Transformers, all the bad guys all have their own kind of plans to take over the ranks, as it were. Not Lugnut. Lugnut was, you know, the one who was always loyal to Megatron. So all in all, this hench Transformer, yeah, there's a bit of stuff going on at the back. This doesn't push all the way in that you'd like it to. His weapon back here, it'd be quite cool if that actually unplugged and we could you know, use it as a handheld weapon. But you can kind of just angle it like so, so you've got something that can come out of the armpits there. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, oh, little bit of hench. So he's got some movement there at the shoulder, nice clickety ratchet. He's got a bicep swivel. He's got that elbow joint you don't get much on, and it was a bit feeble before, so that's the same on this side as well. There is a waist rotation, universals at the hips with a thigh swivel, double jointed knee, an up and down here at the foot, and it's on a ball joint, so there's a lot of foot articulation as well as being able to move the clawed feet as well. So he's got like quite bird feet. Caca! Can grab all the things. So yeah, he's got plenty of cool articulation. Gimmick wise, like I say, you can still fire that rocket. It doesn't come off to make a thing. But in animated, he had this, always had this massive nuclear punch that he could do, and he've carried that over into this figure by giving it a spring-loaded gimmick. So when you press this button, yeah, it's not that impressive. Pop. That was his punch of kill everything. I think they called it in animated. Pop. Pop. So it's nice to, it's kind of nice to include it, but it's also, it quite often gets in the way, and I'm not sure if the figure looks better with having these big longer arms than it does with having the stubbier arms. So I'm not sure aesthetically what is better. I love the head sculpt. It's just so different and so Lugnut. There's some light piping to be had here, light forming there into those, that one central eye and the other eye. So this is on a ball joint, and there's also, you can move his neck up and down, and he's also going to open his mouth as well, which is, it's not many Transformers who have big opening mouths, so that's appreciated. So I think all in all, it's just this successful transition from one very differently styled Transformers series onto another that I really appreciate this guy. So if we look at him, some of the current figures, here he is with his main man, Megatron. So, you know, I kind of like that. I kind of like that. You want to see him with a current modern deluxe. So there you go. That's what size he's currently looking at. I have no idea if this, probably a Voyager class back in the day. I mean, this is a current Voyager class, so they say that, you know, they've made things smaller, but that's if it was. It definitely wasn't a deluxe class. I mean, yeah. So I think it was a Voyager class. So they've not really, when you compare it size wise, is it small? You know, have they made things smaller now in modern day? Not really. But yeah, all in all, well worth searching this guy out, looking him up. He's an absolutely fantastic figure that was, you know, made a great transition from, you know, the animated era into a more modern plane. It's called Reveal the Shield because they had rub signs on these lines. As you can see, this guy's rub sign is fucked. But yeah, other than that, great figure. Really successful transition. Love just how hench he looks with that, you know, really wide shoulders and really small waist. It's very kind of like quite a lot of weird heroic proportions, and yeah, and it's that again, like just cool silhouette that makes him this week's Transformer of the Week. So thanks for watching. Until next time, remember, be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. And because you deserve it, let's bump fists, shall we? Can we try it? Should we try it with Lugnut? Bestow! Fisto!